Welcome, I'll be reacting to Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons, Season 1, Episode 10. I also had a Patreon poll about who's your favorite character. And surprisingly, 71% Captain Black. I can respect that. As always, this is a commentary. It is not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers in the comments. I like how they turned the theme into gas station music. There's everyone's favorite.
Shall I fill her up? Can you back her up just a little, sir?
Oh.
Well, hold it. Hold it!
I like his pink car, though. Who knew Captain Black had a Barbie car? Dun dun dun!
Check the oil and brakes, will you? They're a little soft.
Yes, sir. I'll fix them for you. You want me to drive?
Fix them.
No, we should be in the big city in a couple of hours.
Hope you're really, really good at... I was rooting for them. Oh dear. 3 in the first, what, 5 minutes? Yikes. Mysterons are on a roll today. Oh my goodness.
Is there anything we can do?
We must remain vigilant and await the next move. I realize the strain this places you all under.
Also, Captain Magenta, I think Cemetery Guy has your car.
It will mean I have a special assignment for you. This is what I want you to do.
Okay. Very James Bond.
They were your last chips.
I've got to try and get even.
Don't be an idiot.
The whole 500 on the red.
Yes, the name's Scarlet. Captain Scarlet.
How much did you lose?
Enough.
How much?
Nearly 5,000.
5,000? You haven't got that kind of money.
That's a lot, even today.
The code of Spectrum is quite clear on this. Gambling is a most serious offense. I have no alternative. It is my sad duty to ask for your resignation.
Yes, sir.
You are a good officer, but the rules of conduct must be upheld.
They did this on Stargate one time. Colonel O'Neill pretended to just get more and more annoyed with Stargate Command to the point where he was asked to leave. And that's when this second shadow organization recruited him. But it was all actually planned. So I'm getting the impression that the colonel said, all right, Captain Scarlet, you got to pretend to be this really terrible gambler, lose all this money, and then get kicked out of Spectrum. And then some other group is going to attempt to get him onto their team, and that's how they're going to investigate that group. And are they related to the Mysterons or not?
He could be our man.
Oh, look at the soda maker right there. That's so cute. It's probably like this big.
Why do you need an SPV?
That's no concern of yours.
Is it a bank raid?
We'll give you another 5 for your trouble.
It must be
Oh,
something
now
big.
we're talking.
And a quarter for Mr. X.
Mr. X?
Yes, the brains behind this. Something obviously lacking in you, gentlemen.
Ooh. He's playing it pretty well, pushing back. If he agreed too quickly, it would be suspicious.
I want you to cover for me. I'm going down and find Captain Scarlet. Try to reason with him. Find out what's really behind all this.
Okay, but keep in touch.
I mean, I guess it makes it look more realistic if Blue shows up and makes a scene, but still.
I make it a lead in there.
SIG.
Who is that, Lieutenant?
No one?
Captain Blue, sir.
Where is he?
In Maryland, sir. Checking on security at the bacteriological center.
Green is just so adorable. I mean, look at that. Cool set. Oh, I like that camera angle too. Wait a minute. This is the lodge, right? They just redressed the set a bit. You know, the one that went down. Very clever. Lots of new outbuildings, completely different landscape. You'd have to really be looking at the architecture to pick that out. I also noticed the bar earlier looked like the same bar, but they just redecorated it slightly. It makes sense. Reusing sets like that.
You need an SPV. What for?
We plan to launch an attack on Nuclear City, Nevada.
Oh.
That could start a chain reaction which would destroy North America.
If you have not already guessed, we are Mysteron agents.
That's bold to just tell him.
A Spectrum officer is outside the ranch house. If you are with us, kill him.
Ah! Can you make it look like you did? Unless Blue was in on it, but he wasn't in the meeting.
Idiots. You may have jeopardized the whole operation.
Mm-hmm.
Put me in contact with Captain Blue at once.
SIG.
Ah. Clever.
An anesthetic dart.
Oh, I like this costume. And the floor, a purple rug. I like that.
Identification, please.
Certainly.
Oh my. He's been learning from the Lieutenant Green School of Identification. Excuse me, let me use your phone.
Nothing can stop us now.
Well, about that. Mmm.
What have you done?
Double crossing.
The Spectrum Angels will see that smoke and attack this SPV.
Angel leader, attack and destroy.
SIG.
Mm-hmm. This is what you've been training for. Come on. We've got this. Yes. Yes, queens.
For the plan to succeed, everyone had to act naturally.
Mm-hmm.
You were baffled and concerned when Scarlet was dismissed.
I've worked out a roulette system on the computer. It's great. Would you help me with it?
Lieutenant, you know I never gamble.
That was really interesting. I love the idea of going undercover, but we get to go along with him. A lot of the time, it's more of the grand reveal. Oh, it was Captain Scarlet the whole time. This episode, right from the beginning, it was like we were on assignment with him. Even though it was obvious what was going on, it was still a lot of fun to watch him deceive the Mysterons and then act as though he's really an agent for them right up to the end. There were so many great sets. I'm starting to tell when they're reusing buildings or walls or just trees and things, which is really interesting to me actually, because you can see how they put them in different locations, repaint them. I would love to see the prop room set up for this show of like just shelf after shelf of tiny little bar set things and glasses. It must have been pretty amazing. Honestly, I had very little interest in dollhouses growing up, but I'm now basically almost 40 and suddenly I want a dollhouse. Not just any dollhouse. I want like a UFO Spectrum themed dollhouse.